So it's going to be a really exciting year at We See You. There was so much planned. We have 4 pillars that we talk about that form the foundation of our organization. And I'll speak to each of these when I talk about the plans for the year. So the first of those is awareness. We want to make sure that everyone in the United States has access to information, evidence-based information on chronic urticaria. What that looks like, what treatments are available, long-term management, how to handle the emotional toll and coping with this condition. So you'll see a lot from us on social media and through webinars to increase that awareness in the general community and in the patient population. Another thing we will do is we will work alongside our colleagues around the world in order to make sure the World Urticaria Day message, that's in October, on October 1st, the World Urticaria Day message gets out. We are part of a group of organizations globally that are passionate about improving the lives of people with urticaria. And everyone comes together on that day to make sure that we're increasing awareness, no matter your language, location, age, any of these things, to make sure that you are aware that you are not alone and that you're telling others about your experience so that more people know about chronic urticaria and what can be done to improve the lives of people living with it. Next, I'll move on to education, which is really fun for me. So over the course of this year, you can expect exciting things. Check out our webinar if you have not already. We had a myths webinar, myths about chronic urticaria. You can find that on our website. And we also will be debuting a chatbot. It's an interactive tool that will contain the 100 most frequently asked questions about chronic urticaria. And the answers will be drawn from curated material that we know is evidence-based. We know it's accurate. This is not getting your answers from Facebook or your mom's Aunt Sally, right? This is information that has been approved by our physicians and scientists as correct, accurate information. And that will be, I think, a really nice base for people, no matter where you are in your urticaria journey. Our next pillar is advocacy. And I mentioned World U Day before. Part of what World Urticaria Day does is carries that message forth to policymakers and to people in influential positions to say, we need change for people with chronic urticaria. We need access to medications, to treatments, to information, and that's really, really important. And the United States is part of a larger global effort. There's something called the Skin Diseases Resolution through the WHO, or the World Health Organization, that we're working to have passed now. We call this the golden ticket because what it will do is outline for the world, for decision makers, for people who are making decisions when it comes to your healthcare and my healthcare, that these are a priority, that skin diseases deserve attention, that they deserve resources, data, all the things that are important in making sure that we can improve outcomes for people just like us. And then in research is the last of the pillars, last but not least. And in research, you'll see us working alongside our colleagues in Europe who have built a global network of centers of excellence. And the United States will be joining that effort. So across the United States, you'll see these centers of excellence that will have to meet minimum standards that have been established. Those will be places that people can go for treatment, places that they'll be doing research that will then help to move the needle for people like us. And We See You will be part of that effort, making sure that people with CU and their families are represented in focus groups and in studies, and you can be a part of that if you're interested. So we hear from so many people with chronic urticaria that they are bounced from place to place to place, from doctor to doctor, and they don't get the answers that they're looking for. We want people to know that when they come to We See You, that they have a home. They have a community of people who understand them. They have a community of people who welcome them, that we see you, we welcome you, and we understand what you're going through. So we really hope that you'll be a part of our movement, a part of our community, a part of that home. Come visit us at chronic-urticaria.org. sign up for our newsletter and attend our events, and also follow us on social media. We can't wait to see you there.